60 seconds.
When you go to the store,
Hey, Helen.
guys,
How many ball references are we gonna have and polls?
Hey, contestants, how you doing? Glad you could be here. How many people do we have playing today? All right, player one, how about typing your name in for me now?
45
Okay,
seconds.
player two, how about you?
Everybody knows, but at least we can keep up this facade for...
Okay, you want to do a 7-question game or you... Okay, got it.
Somewhere.
Sorry.
Player one, your buzzer is letter Q as in Q-tip. And player two, you've got the letter P as in pork chop.
Get the grapes, put them there,
I don't
and
care if he's
walk away.
passing a kidney stone. Bring him out!
20 seconds.
We got 20.
Whoa, hello. All right, you're going to get a bunch of questions. First person to hit their buzzer gets first crack at the cash. Pick the answer you think is right and hit the number on your keyboard. Cool?
10 seconds.
Okay, here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, thank you. Go to black.
5,
Great. Okay, guys, stand by.
Domo arigato, buddy. Get a motor.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Yeah, all right. What's happening? How you two doing? Welcome to the show. Hey, don't forget to put on your thinking caps because we got some toughies tonight. Anybody want a screw? Okay, one screw for each of you. Hey, watch your heads, people. Okay, let's say a question comes up and you look next to you and your neighbor's face says, I have no idea what the answer is. Screw them. Buzz in and hit the S key, and that'll force him to answer the question anyway. Got it? Okay, my little partiers, let's see you chug one. Player one, choose a category.
We're number one. We're number one.
The category is not in my face. This question's worth $2,001 bills. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. Which of the following words cannot be spelled using the letters from the word goalkeeper? Leaker, perky, parolee, or areole? As any self-respecting goalie will tell you, there's no perky in goalkeeper. If it's any consolation, you can spell geek-ola. Player one, it's up to you.
Down. Question 2.
The category, cheating at tennis. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. On your marks, get set, here's the question. Imagine you're playing the top-seeded tennis player at Wimbledon and know you'll probably lose in straight sets. Which of the following could you legally do to distract the other player? Allow a wasp to sting you, then scream, throw your racket, introduce a second ball into play, or shout, miss it, miss it. Player two, it's all you. According to the United States Tennis Association rulebook, a scream resulting from a sudden wasp sting would be considered an involuntary means of hindering an opponent, therefore perfectly legal. And I hear John McEnroe used to bring an actual beehive to his matches. Okay, we need a category. 3! And this category is Public Enemy number 24. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth $1,000. All right, let's get this ball rolling. If the FBI were to come out with a most wanted list for stolen base leaders, who would have been the major leaguer to replace Lou Brock as Public Enemy number 1? Otis Nixon, Ricky Henderson. It's in your court. Hey, this might sting a little. Player one. Nixon? I thought he resigned. Here's what you should have guessed. Ricky Henderson outstole Lou Brock to become the all-time stolen base leader in 1991. And then he escaped. Well, productivity's escaped him anyway. Player one, give me a category. 4! This one's gonna be bounce past the sugar, please. And this one's gonna be worth $3,000. All right, let's pretend it's 1968 and you're in a diner having a donut and some coffee. As you're about to eat your snack, you notice a sign saying that the Alcindor rule is in effect. What are you not allowed to do with your donut? Dunk it, trade it for a different one, dribble it before eating it, or hold it longer than 3 seconds. Player two, what do you say? The Alcindor rule, named after Lou Alcindor, also known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, outlawed dunking in the NBA until 1977. Although in his book, Wilt Chamberlain claims to have dunked his donut quite often during those years. Oopsie, player 2, tough luck. Player 1, pick one. Uh-oh, Testnut Slick Crime Store.
It's time for a Nickerclish Rescue.
Your category for this gibberish question is Cowardly Climbers. The opening value is 5,000 clammies. All right, to solve this puzzle, you got to think fast, because every second and a half I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Okay, listen up and tell me what famous coaching cliche this rhymes with. Dare so high, then scream. Here's a hint for you. It's about playing like a team. And about not being selfish. What? Did someone say shellfish? Yummy. Which vowel is left out? Speaking of getting left out.
All right, I don't want any selfish play out there today. Remember, dare so high, then scream.
Hey, there's also no I in loser. Let's have a category.
Foul. Illegal handling of the balls. Number 6.
Here's the category. I need a hit now. The amount on the table is $3,000. Hey, you ever seen a box score on a pitcher? SO stands for strikeouts, BB stands for base on balls, etc. Well, let's consider the line on sometime pitcher Steve Howe. Using the abbreviations of the pitching statistics in Steve Howe's box score, which word can you not spell? Dime bag, bar hop, sober, or herb? You gotta answer it.
Here's a little spending money.
Player 1, it's yours if you want it. This is the correct answer. You can't spell dime bag using the letters I, P, H, S, O, B, H, E, R, and A. But you can almost spell heroin, and if you give Steve Howe enough chances, maybe he'll be able to. Player 2, pick one.
Under the rim with question 7.
Here's your category. Baseball bowel movements. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, listen up. You're the manager of a big league ball club. Your pitcher is exhausted and you're constipated. If the rules for bodily functions were the same as those for major league pitchers, what would your poo have to do the second time you visit the porcelain pitcher's mound in the same inning? It would stay in for the rest of the game, it would have to come out, it would throw a change-up, or it would have to go on waivers. Stay in for the rest of the game? Man, imagine the signs you'd be making if that was the case. Player 1, the ball's in your court. What do you want to do with it? And here's the right answer. Managers are only allowed 1 trip to the mound per inning. Any more than that, and the pitcher has to come out. Looks like there's a whole new meaning for the term relief. Category.
You're 8.
The category behind this question is quit kidding around, mate. And there's $1,000 riding on this one. Hang on tight. Here we go. Which of the following children's games contains the name of a position in Australian football? Ghost in the graveyard. Rover is a position in Australian football.
Yeah.
And kids, if your rover is red, I'd suggest a little ointment, old chap. Player 1, it's your choice.
The German judge gives a
9.
And the category is same game, smaller balls. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Which of the following phrases is not part of the Little League Baseball pledge? I will obey my coach. I love my country. I will play fair, or I trust in God. Little Leaguers do have to promise to love their country. Hey, lighten up, guys. It's just a game. Player one.
Yeah, okay. I guess you gotta play fair.
Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, nowhere does it say you must obey your coach.
Billy, I want you to listen to me for once.
Screw you. It ain't in my contract.
What do you say, player two? How about it? Hang 10. All right, let's see what we're doing here. A deadly curve. All right, $3,000 is riding on this one. It's one thing to be able to strike a batter out, but based on his Olympic performance, which of these pitchers could possibly kill a batter with a javelin from 80 yards away? Dwight Gooden, Warren Spahn, Cy Young won the javelin throw in the 1952 Summer Olympics in Helsinki with a throw of over 80 yards. Man, I'd hate to see his brushback pitch. All right, round one is a thing of the past, so focus up and, hey, let's play two. Pulling out some screws here for you, and, ooh, is that gum? All right, well, here's one for each of you. Okay, listen up. In round two, everything's worth double. You understand what double means? Times two? Okay, let's go. Player two, pick one. 11. And the category is, let's spike Mike. You get this toughie and I'll give you $6,000. Uh-oh, trouble in the Brady household has got Mike and Carol thinking about trying to get rid of the kids. If Mike and Carol Brady wanted to replace their bratty children with new kids under the rules of U.S. indoor volleyball, up to how many kids could they substitute? Just Greg, Marcia and Greg, Peter, Jan, Marcia and Greg? No, but I suggest they use a simple rotation to decide who gets to live up in the attic. Player one, you want to take this one? Let's take a look at the correct answer. You can make 6 substitutions in volleyball, but they might want to consider holding on to Marcia. She's got a great set. Okay, we need a category. The name of this category is long, hard, and laminated. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Ready on the trigger? Pull. In skiing, the front of a ski is called the shoulder, the middle is the waist, and the back is the heel. If you wanted your lover to have the figure of a fast ski, which of the following should he or she have? A wide waist, wide shoulders, wide heels, or a wide rump? What, nobody wants it? Player one, you're pretty far out in the lead. Hold on. Hey, audience, you think player one should go for it or what?
Don't be a whip!
You're up, player one. The screw's in your court, player two. Yes, I'm looking for someone with very wide heels and no money. Player one, the ball's in your court. What do you want to do with it? Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. A wide front, narrow middle, and medium back will maximize your speed. Then throw some bindings on them and the fun really begins. Let's have a category.
13!
The category is athletic dips. You get this question right, you pocket $6 grand. Oh no, the gang is coming over to watch the big game, but you forgot to buy the chip dip. Luckily, your gym bag contains a sports medicine product with an active ingredient obtained from jalapeno peppers. What spicy concoction can you serve your guests? Ben Gay mixed with ketchup, Desenex powder sprinkled on chips, Cruex mixed with sour cream, or Atomic Balm sports cream and olives. Player one, it's in your hands now. Hey, way to drop the ball on that one. Player two, ooh, ugly. Too bad you didn't pick this. Capsicum is found in jalapeno peppers and is the active ingredient in Atomic Balm sports cream. But you should really pay attention to that warning label that says for external use only. What do you say, player two?
All sports, all the time, you're tuned to 14.
This one's gonna be things you can catch in a wave. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. If Miss Manners were a professional surfer, what would she know to be the proper etiquette in case of a shark attack? Do a dolphin call? Play. Miss Manners' best bet would be to punch the shark in the nose. They don't like that.
Yeah!
I just hope the shark remembers to put his napkin in his lap before he eats her alive. Player 1, choose a category.
Love 15.
Here's the category. Baseball teams that meet for breakfast. $6,000 is riding on this one. Ready? Say writer-director John Hughes makes a Major League Baseball version of his hit movie, The Breakfast Club. This new Breakfast Club features Major League teams as characters. Based on each team's performance in 1991, the Braves and Twins could both play which character? The uncoordinated nerd, the lowly outcast turned winner, the guy who's always suspended, or the consistent star jock? It's in your... No, the Braves and Twins didn't have any trouble with suspensions. But one guy kept claiming that someone was shooting spitballs. The 1991 World Series pitted the Braves against the Twins, both of whom had had last place standings the year before.
Yeah!
But they turned it around, and now they can get into the college of their choice. Player 1, give me a category. Uh-oh, West Truck licks 9 more.
Once again, it's time for a Liquor is Not Stone.
Here's your gibberish category. Why we can't have dinner parties anymore. And if you're really fast, you can get up to $10,000 for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. All right, then tell me, with what famous quote does this rhyme? Don't let the punctuation fool you. Shy Pam, she ate guest. Okay, see if this helps. It's a famous boast. Boasting athletes? Come on. A boast by Muhammad Ali. He said he was the best. Hurry up, you're about to be counted out. Well, looks like we all can't be Muhammad Ali, but in his own words,
Shy Pam, she ate guest.
Wait a minute, was that supposed to be Muhammad Ali or Bob Dylan? Player 2, pick one. Here's your category, the Backboard Jumble. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. The original purpose of the backboard in basketball was to help eliminate what? Missed free throws, low-scoring games, fan interference, or lost balls. Go for it. Before backboards were introduced in 1895, shots were sometimes blocked by fans seated behind the basket.
Yeah!
Sounds like Shaq would have had an excuse back then. Category.
18.
And this category is line your pockets. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. Okay, I understand the pocket watch and the pocket calculator, pocket protector, and even the pocket fisherman. But tell me this. What do you have in your pants if you're carrying around Pocket Hercules? A decathlon winner, a Turkish weightlifter, a winner of the Ironman triathlon, or Willie Shoemaker? Player 2, what do you say? Pocket Hercules and Ironman, starring Kevin Sorbo and Billy Barty. Player 1, the ball's in. Bruce Jenner's been doing a lot of infomercials these days. Someone's got him in their pocket. Let's see what a good player would have answered. 4'11", Turkish weightlifter Naim Suleimanoglu is known to the world as Pocket Hercules. Dumbbell. Okay, we need a category.
Illegal use of the hands on question 19.
The category? What's my motivation, coach? And this is $4,000 here. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. If a movie were made about NFL all-time scoring leader George Blanda's record point total, which of these would be the best title? 20,011 Leagues Under a Pile of Sweaty Men, 1493 The Conquest of Uncomfortable Cups, 2002 A Heavily Padded Odyssey, or gotta buzz in. What are you, deaf? Blanda scored 2,002 points in his career.
Yeah!
Yeah, the critics say the movie's just like his career. Long, epic, and very blanda. Player one, it's up to you. What are we doing?
20.
The category is baseball diamonds are a gal's best friend. And there's $6,000 at the end of this question. Stop for a moment and imagine. It's World War II and your man is off fighting the Nazis. If you want to sneak out of the kitchen for the summer to play professional women's baseball with some other Midwesterners, for whom could you try out? Lansing Little Ladies, St. Paul Susie Homemakers, Decatur Petunias, or Grand Rapids Chicks? No, the Susie Homemakers folded. They spent too much time at the concession stand asking for the sauerkraut recipe. Player one, you want to take this one? Let's take a look at the big money answer. The Grand Rapids Chicks was an actual pro women's ball club during and after World War II. They picked the name Chicks because the babes and the honey sounded too demeaning. You go, girls. What do you say, player two? How about it?
The attack is upon you. If you see two words together and they form a match, buzz in. $2,000 will be yours if you're right, but each time you're wrong, $2,000 shall be taken away. But be not fooled, not all matches are true. Remember the clue. It must be a match that fits this clue. Summer Olympics through the years. Do you want a medal? You have to earn it. Go.
Player two, that was the best impression of the Washington Senators I've ever seen. Let's take a look at your final score. Player one's got it. Man, you were amazing, player one. You made player two look like an inanimate object. But remember,
You don't know Jack.
Okay, great show. Cue commercials.